So in the off chance that you accidentally close one of these tabs, like by hitting this X here or hitting one of these X's, and you lose one of these windows, or you lose all of them, what you're going to have to do is you're going to open up the page menu. So if you look up here, you have controller, you have page, and you have button. The controller is the main one. The page here, don't be confused by this page. When this is, anytime we add a new fixture, you'll have to create a new page. We're not doing that right now since we're not adding any new lights other than the ones that we've already added, and obviously button is what we already went over if we wanted to create a new one of these scenes here. So controller is where we'll default to, but you'll see there's a pages button here. Now this will open another window right here. So here what you see is a list of every one of the pages that you have on here. These are basically all of these that are open down here. Some of them aren't open. The way you can tell whether or not they're open or not is if you look right here across from each page. So let's just take this one for instance, second stage color. That one is not open right now, and the way you can tell is you have these 4 boxes right here. So this first box looks like an eye, and that's display the page. If you hover over them, it'll show you. Check this to display the page. See how all of these have the eye icon in them? That's because they are all open down here on these tabs. This next one is a lock function. This is if for whatever reason you want to lock any of these pages from being changed. If you accidentally click on that, in order to undo it, you'll have to hold control. And again, if you hover, oftentimes it'll bring up helpful notes. So what it says right here is, oops, come on, hover. So check the lock page to hold control and click it to unlock it. And this one here is a freeze button. This will just freeze them, like if they're in a movement or whatever, it'll freeze them. Typically don't use these very often. This one here is important though. This one here is actually a DMX icon. This is what is sending DMX to each one of the individual pages. Notice they all have an icon there. So you want to make sure that those are there. One thing you could do by accident if you're clicking around is click this button right here and see how it takes them all out. That is effectively blacking out everything on the controller, so nothing is getting signal. If all of a sudden you lose signal, you can open up the page menu and check this and see if by chance that has been clicked. And you can do them individually if you wanted to just stop sending signal to one light or another. But if you click on this top here, it will cut signal to all of them.